What's up, everybody? It's Heems, and guys, we're back with another reaction video. It's been a minute. It's been quite like maybe over a week or a few days or something around that line. It's around that time realm, if you will. But you guys have been making suggestions for 21 Pilots, and this one I've seen from several of you guys is from Ode To Sleep. So guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel at HeemzCast Gaming. Make sure you check out our anime reacts page at HeemzReacts for more. And to everybody, make sure you share the video, share the channel on all social media platforms, online, offline. Without further ado, let's check it out.
Ode To Sleep intro, take 2.
That's Tyler and that's Josh back in June of 2011, about to play the first show outside of their home state. There really wasn't a good reason to capture footage that night other than an unspoken feeling between the two, a feeling that it would work, a feeling that playing in front of 12 people would be the perfect way to start the music video for their song Ode To Sleep.
And to see that, like, from the current video, or at least one of the later videos that you guys have sent us, to them be able to capture this and captivate this at its early time, and just that beat and that, like, and you see everybody like tuning in, like building nothing but anticipation, like you're just ready for this. I love that digital sound that translate from that straight into the drums, like nasty work.
I wake up fine and dandy, but then by the time I find it handy to rip my heart apart and start planning my crash landing, I go up to the ceiling. Then I feel my soul start leaving, like an old man's hair receding. I'm bleeding, so please, I'm gonna
like an old man's hairline receding.
go up to the ceiling. Then I feel my soul start leaving, like an old man's hair receding. I'm bleeding, so please, on my knees repeatedly, asking why it's got to be like this. Is this living free? I don't want to be the one that lets the sun's blood on my hands out to the moon. Take this weapon, force in darkness. Some see a pen, I see a harpoon.
It almost gives that vibe of like that little bit, or maybe that hint of like a Stranger Things kind of feel to that song.
I'll stay awake, 'cause the dark's not taking prisoners tonight.
A few years of touring the United States in a van had finally started to pay off. On this night in January of 2013, 21 Pilots prepared to showcase their new album in front of 300 hometown fans who packed inside a dark, sweaty basement.
Why am I not scared in the morning? I don't hear those voices calling. I must have kicked them out. I must have kicked them out. I swear.
And I like that because sometimes, you know, you're just dealing with like you're wrestling with your thoughts and feelings, and like, you know, just overall like with your situation, circumstances. Sometimes you're even just like locked in by yourself, and like you need that outlet, and you need to be able to like release or to go, or to, and like they relate to you on like, you know, all these different little feelings that you be having. And I love that tempo change to this song where it was like this kind of a dark, and then it's like lighter, like it's becoming more upbeat, more uplifting.
Demons yelling, those crazy words they were spelling. They told me I was gone. They told me I was gone.
Jesus, it's like 4 different intervals today, like just this one song. Like, damn, they switch up the tempo like 4 times.
That's Tyler and that's Josh, this time September of 2014, where there were more cameras, more people, but still the same feeling. A feeling that playing in front of 12,000 fans over the course of 2 nights would be the perfect way to end that music video idea that was started 3 years ago.
On the eve of a day that's forgotten and fake as the trees that wait and clouds that dissipate. The start of a day when we put on our face a massive betrays that we don't need grace. On the eve of a day that is bigger than us, but we open our eyes cause we're told that we must. To the trees and the rubs and the guns trying to bleed. Desperately yelling is something we need. I'm not free, I ask forgiveness 3 times. Same amount that I did. Not 3-time MVP. Describe my
Oh, I gotta hear that again. Like, hold on. This dude was sitting there spitting, like hiding under that mask. Like, damn. It's almost like that with that saying, like where we wear the mask and we try to hide, and yeah, it's like not feeling free.
On the eve of a day that's forgotten and fake as the trees that wait and clouds that dissipate. The start of a day when we put on our face a massive betrays that we don't need grace. On the eve of a day that is bigger than us, but we open our eyes cause we're told that we must. To the trees and the rubs and the guns trying to bleed. Desperately yelling is something we need. I'm not free, I ask forgiveness 3 times. Same amount that I did. Not 3-time MVP. Describe I'm afraid to tell you who I adore. Won't say who I'm singing towards metaphoric. I'm a whore and that's a number 5.
They stay keeping you guessing, like, man, like you just don't know, you just going with it, but it's like it's fun, and like it's that mix. It's almost basically that like up and down, like even like of your thoughts and your spirit. Sometimes that constant fluctuation.
I'm sorry.
Dude, and then like just to see the progression of the song throughout both the beginning and then them making it all the way to this point, and to have the kind of crowd and the amount of work and time and effort they put to like perfect this, and to get out there to see people, like just takes this to a whole nother level. Now guys, I want to do this. We're going to pull up the lyrics for the one time. I appreciate all of you guys. It says, I wake up fine and dandy, but then by the time I find it handy to rip my heart apart and start planning my crash landing. And that's crazy sometimes how the day will start. Like, you know, you might start off at one point in time like you're feeling good, but then it's like just as quickly as it can, like, you know, and you could just suddenly just be down, like for any reason or of all, whether it's something, you know, with yourself personally, just life circumstances, or just getting hit with the worst bombshell I go up, 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 up to the ceiling. Then I feel my soul start leaving like an old man's hair receding. I'm pleading, please, oh please, on my knees, repeatedly asking why it's got to be like this. Is this living free? I don't want to be the one. Be the one to have the sun's blood on my hands. I tell the moon, take this weapon, forged in darkness. Some see a pen, I see a harpoon. And that's even interesting saying that because it's like they say the pen is mightier than the sword. Or it can go, and that's true in the sense like it could go hand in hand. In a sense, it could also be your deadly weapon with what you write and how it is basically permanently there. It's imprinted. It says, I'll stay awake because the dark's not taking prisoners tonight. Why am I not scared in the morning? I don't hear those voices calling. I must have kicked them out. I must have kicked them out. I swear I heard demons yelling. Those crazy words they were spelling. They told me I was gone. They told me I was gone. But I'll tell them, why won't you let me go? Do I threaten all your plans? I'm insignificant. Please tell them you have no plans for me. I'll set my soul on fire. What have I become? I'll tell them. On the eve of a day that's forgotten and fake, as the trees they await and clouds anticipate, the start of a day when we put on our face a mask that betrays that we don't need grace, on the eve of the day that is bigger than us. And that part of like, just wearing the mask or, preconceived notions or, concepts that you or constructs you've come up with for yourself through experiences. And sometimes even that feeling of like, not needing grace or not even be able to forgive yourself. It's something that we battle and, that feeling of like, we are our own biggest critique. We could be our own worst villain at times. On the eve of that day that is bigger than us, we open our eyes because we're told that we must, and the trees wave their arms and the clouds try to plead, desperately yelling, there's something we need. I'm not free. I asked for forgiveness 3 times, same amount that I denied. I asked forgiveness 3 times, same amount that I denied. Sometimes the very things that you're asking for, it's like a double-edged sword. You're asking for forgiveness, but then yet do you really forgive yourself? Have you learned to let go? I 3-time MVP'd this crime. I'm afraid to tell you who I adore. Won't tell you who I'm singing towards. Metaphorically, I'm a whore, and that's a denial number 4. I'll stay awake because the dark's not taking prisoners tonight. Why am I not scared in the morning? I don't hear those voices calling. I must have kicked them out. I must have kicked them out. I swear. I heard demons yelling those crazy words they were spelling. They told me I was gone. They told me I was gone. But I'll tell them, why won't you let me go? Do I threaten all your plans? I'm insignificant. Please, tell them you have no plans for me. I will set my soul on fire. What have I become? I'll tell them. You have no plans for me. I will set my soul on fire. What have I become? I'll tell them, I'll tell them, I'll tell them, I'll tell them. Please tell them you have no plans for me. I will set my soul on fire. What have I become? I'm sorry. That just is like that inner turmoil, that constant, like that battle and struggle that just paints a light. Windows security. It paints a light or sheds a light on, our daily and our psychological, mental and struggles and the things that we face and deal with, along with complemented by, our day-to-day routines with people, workplace, school, situations, jobs, homelessness, just everything that's going on across all over. And I like how it just further just lets you realize that you're not the only one that experiences these things. And yet by identifying it, you're able to like make the necessary changes, or at least start to find some kind of peace or comfort in at least recognizing and knowing that part of who you are and what you're thinking and how you feel. And then at some point in time, it'll start to dissipate. You can start to fix, the things that are going on with yourself internally, as well as external. To everybody, I strongly recommend, if y'all have not, like and subscribe to them. You like my reaction, critique, review, commentary, and more, hit the like button, subscribe to me at HeemzCast Gaming. Make sure you hit that notification bell to know exactly when we're going live or when we have uploads. Share the video on all social media platforms, online, offline, to your friends, family, fellow content creators, reactors, and streamers alike, and community pages that are dedicated to 21 pilots. To everybody that wants to drop suggestions, whether it's 1 or 2 or a list, include the title, the channel, and link. If the link gives you a hard time, then just just keep it to the title and the channel. To everybody that's been making donations, while it's not a requirement, it is appreciated. Until the next video.